friends, my brother, my sisters. Today is when I come back home. I study a little bit. Okay, I go to work. I come back home and study a little bit. After that, when I read the Bibles, and then I want to share with you Bible. Today is the Matthew chapter 21, verse 35. Talk about a little bit here. Okay, welcome to see you again. Here is the Matthew chapter 21 verse 35 talk about the tens see his servant. They beat one, killed another, and stolen a third. Wait, but this is meaning about what is the meaning about? Okay, the ten see his servant and then they beat one. Okay, they kill another one and then stole a third, another one. Okay, this one. Here is the I want to read for you the current language here a little bit. Look at your cloning ka tuta ro palo. Tininya I tewara di lo. Bagden maro lima te asa do kisito asa po. Thasi yani ka tuta ro palo tagi taklo di lo. Do pa ma hokko po de pani. Hini aku pa. Do bagden mala beat ni tong we de ga. Okay, do ula ne mati we de ga. Do kui we da le de ga. I want to bagden mala mati we de ga. Do kui we de ga le. I want to pa pla wa da mo lo we da wa se ga ne ta ma ti ku lo. Le ta no ku ra pa kro pa tu pa ta le ta mo ku ne. Kai ne pa ba su ko mo pe tin pa le. A lo. The topper is here. The tens seat his seven. I want to tell you could don't me la. But then mala. Hey ni. Tagi could don't deva pala tagi. Manu to me la. Pata omu pule. Ne pakrapatu pala. Devara. Wama hoko put a pani. He ne aku apa. Okay. Wama hoko put a pani. He ne aku apa. The tens see his seven. Away ne pama hoko put a pani. He ne aku pani lo. Kopanyone didn't it long. Okay, here is that I want to read for you about one people. You know that a lot of people in the world fingerprints. Hi, my friends. Okay, here is the I want to read for you a little bit because or we read in Bible more, we have more good help. Okay, and then we have more good person, becoming person. Here is the I want to read for you the Second Chronicle chapter 24 verse 1 related verse. Okay, I want to read for you. Here is talk about that, but they plotted against him, and by orders of the king, they stole him to death in the courtyard of the Lord's temple. This is the, you know that, the son of Jehoiada. Name is Zechariah. This prophet is Zechariah telling the truth. They don't believe, and then you know here is the people share about and people see him. People plot against him. This is a prophet jar is not easy, my friend, my brother and sister. You're doing wrong, prophet tell you. You're doing wrong, teacher tell you. This is mean come back to teacher and then I got teacher. This is a wrong thing you do in your life, but the teacher is dead. Okay, about whatever you are the king or you are the, do you think about you are the in the world, the greater man, whatever do you think by yourself? Remember that the teacher, the prophets, okay, the laws sent them to you, you cannot plus against them. ဖေတော့ခိကွေနော်ရာဆဲရိုခီစီတော့လူီအစဖို့အစဖို့ခီစီတန်တေဝဒါပွားဒီလဲဒေါ်ပကုတာထောဒါအောဒေါ်ကွီအော်လဲစောပါမာလိုတာခိုလယွာအဟိအဂပူလောလဲယွာအဟိအဂပူနေတာဘာမာတီရောအဝနေမေရာလာဆော့ကာရီယာလောအဝဲကတူတာတိုက်တာကလူတိတဖာလာအဝဲစထဝရလပေါ်ကမှုအဖို့ခုရစီပါရွာစစ်တီလူသိကပတာရွာအတမလို့တဖတ်သူဘောထောညောတော့တသေးပါနဲ့မေအပမနီလေလူသိကပတာရွာတမလို့တဖတ်ဒီလိုသူဘောထောညောတော့တသေးပါနဲ့ပါမနီလေ Okay, here is the talk about he stood before the people and said, this is why God says, why do you disobey the Lord's command? You will not prosper because you have forsaken the Lord. He has forsaken you. This is the meaning about it. Don't forsake the Lord. Okay? Okay, another one is I want to read for you about it. Nedbalu Toda Yuaba. Later look at Here is the second Chronicle chapter 36 verse 16. Talk about a little bit here. Verse 16. But they mock God's messengers, despise his words, and scoffing as the prophets, and time the wrath of the Lord was aroused against his people, and there was no remedy. Okay, no remedy. This is meaning about that. Talk about, that they mock God's messenger. Remember that God sent people to tell you something you're doing right or wrong. Okay, this is meaning don't mock God's messenger. Remember, my friends and my brother and sister. Pero bagle koko pay ne kikwe not a set of the sihu. A support the sihu ne teva palo minutimile. Tevera dilo, basado a wetty dudwe you are a glut pa. Dota pa keva a glutaba. Do ma a wee to part do you are that toba a pogomu. Do tama blacky or to oba that do you are a weed of ha. Okay, that do you are a good of ha. Okay, do tapa keva you are good tava. A winny potted honey, you are a thought of get to the tama blacky or to oba. Tama blacky or oba. No medicine. Okay, no medicine. All right. Here is no remedy. No remedy. Okay, I want to keep going and reading for you a little bit about the Nehemiah chapter 9 verse 26. Talk about a little bit here. Nehemiah chapter 9 verse 26. Talk about here. But they were disobedient and rebelling against you. They pushed your Lord behind their backs. They killed your prophets, who has admonished them in order to turn them back to you. They commit unful, blasphemy. What do you think about that? Okay, every person they don't want a prophet from God, or they don't want us, they don't obedient, they are rebellion. Do you think about like this? How about that they kiss prophets? Okay, and then admonish them, and the order to trumpet, okay, to you. What do you think about that? When you put up a pathala betamupula, son himia catutado, poile betamupuni, mida dilo. Pacropatu pathala betamupuni, devra dilo. Son himia, a set of queer, so kiss huni, catutado, poile, ta, matweba haraparo. Basado, Tagaduganaba Taba, do Putona, no? Putona, do Quitiqui, Natatu Tathola, a clerky, do Mathi, no Wida Pala, a Uatha Toda or Didu Akabuha or Suno, do Matota do a lot pa. Honey, do Lilo, Matota do a lot pa, do Lilo. Awani pakro patu pathala patamu bulu patasitak to patau tangiapulo. We should think about carefully. Committed harmful, blasphemy. This is a meaning very important, my brother and sister. Don't make it wrong to by yourself. Okay? Don't make it wrong. Here is the I want to read for you about Matthew, okay? Matthew 23 verse 34. Matthew 23 verse 34 talk about here a little bit. Therefore, I am sending you prophets and wise men and teachers. Some of them you will kill, sacrifice, others you will flog in your synagogue and pursue from town to town. Pursue from town to town. Okay? Remember, my friends and my brother and sister. Remember this. The God sent them, okay, prophet, and then wise man, and then the God sent teacher, and then the God sent. After that, they killed, okay, they sacrifice, and then they flog in your synagogue, and then they pursue from town to town. They don't want to see. They don't want to see. Just like Paul doing before. Later then, Paul see Jesus face to face. After that, for turn away this faith to Jesus, and then, okay, Paul doing missionary later. Remember, my friends, my brother and sister. Painili Mathesero Kissither Puthasi Luini get to that party law. Mother Nina no quack was a mono with a pa, do Quacuta theatre pa, Quaque lead pa, sutu ulo. Do tanono tuma theolo, do plato le to signalo. Tanono, do tanono, tu cato ole, bublopu. Only say sucatula, tanono, tu catola, bublopu. A winning Tamatha Willimo. Do tu kama mana ole, a the wee wat the willow. Do mumasatania e oditalo, but mala. Taka to Wayne, le top with Towadala, but way Naya did palo, le top with her. But mala, fools feel, okay, when it. But thing y'all the Tagataku kind of. Okay, I want to read for you about another one is the Act chapter 7 verse 15 to talk about a little bit here. I want to read for you Act chapter 7 verse 15 to. Okay, verse 52. Was there ever a prophet your fathers did not, okay, persecute? They even killed those who predict the coming of the righteous one, and now you have betrayed and murdered him. This is talk about, that they talk about the Jew people or the believer people because they believe okay Messiah coming, but Jesus is a prophet. Whatever you say about like they, after that they taken him and then they sacrifice him and then they kill them. Okay, they betray, they murder. Talk about like that. This is not good thing. Okay, we see the good person. You cannot do like that. I tell you, my friends and my brother, the good person you cannot do like that. Okay. When you pick like qual baka le limata a shadow nui savoy sikini got to taro poil takita clue per minute milan and pick like qua pain. We love to party the ma sobani me pellet galley. We did parlor to party the ma sobani pellet galley. Debra. Little good of Buffalo, but that paid the canilo. Buffalo salo. Do Mati Poat Parlor a sipawe. Leta tota lu te gaga. Keheni. Ta tota lu te gaga keheni. Do tu keto kegani ile pwa hi lokwi o. Do pwa Matthionilo. Ta tota lu te gaga keheni. Ti hi lokwi tu Mathio. Pagitete manene. But the thing ya da lotilo seva. But ba macrola ba. Let alone color but sukumo petino panilo. Okay, Penny Pagle Kuala, First Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 15. Talk about a little bit here. Okay. Who killed the Lord Jesus and the prophets and also drove us out? They displease God and are hostile to all men. Let us go to Paul Amati Yeshu, Kasa Yeshu, do Widapa, do Penamicone, a wetted the party to talk with one. To talk with one, do Pagderma, a wetted to Lura Juava. No, let us go to Pathian, a wetted the party me Poila. Pagitete mal dila kholi away ni pagle kwa paini. Okay, that is alani sado ki a support a siani ka to dara padi lo la amati ka sai su do wida pa do ma mana pwa do teluba ywa taba mati wida pa mati ka sai su do ma mana se ko pwa do teluba wera Yua Athaba, what the do the glue. Ma manada, tall bodu con ma manada, no. Put up a crop at the pathal of a tamupulo. Okay, remember, don't miss it. Okay, don't make it wrong. Think carefully before you do. Think carefully before you walk. Think carefully before you want it. Okay, you want to decide it. Remember that, my friend, my brother, sister. Here is another one is the Hebrew chapter 11, verse 35. Talk about a little bit. Okay, I want to read for you here. Women received their dead, raised to life again. Others were tortured and refused to be released so that they might gain a better resurrection. They might gain better resurrection. Here is I want to read for you about a little bit here. Penny, Hebrew do the sitter sabotasiani katudara padilom. Pomu tapaduniki apathila tadigased ki olo. Do agatano. Batama mana odo tatulo ba tatupleba jitu akaneba tagaseraki le agidkilo letano gona pakropatu pasana pamuti de pasikoni awete maniki wala tagaserakilo lena pakropatu pasala patamo pasikolo Demiro, resource way papa oni, metal, tap when me wa, terra sicopolo, more pacahuna per atolo panocasara way, dopaclera le clinic electronic key. Okay, you should remember, my friends, my brother and sister. Okay, don't see something wrong. Okay, don't see something wrong. Remember that before you do, think carefully. Before you do, okay, before this is very important. Okay, after that happen, you can't do anything. Before is better. Think about carefully. Before is better. Every person. Okay. Here is today is I read for you about Matthew chapter 21 verse 35. Talk about little bit. The tongues his seven. They beat one, killed another, and stoned the third. This is meaning about the you know the good man wonders, okay, the his son banquets about them, but the son people to call his friend denied it. This is the meaning about it. Thank you so much, my friend, my brother and sister. God bless you all. I will see you next time. Bye bye. God bless you all. Bye bye.